The biology and psychology of toughness are pretty straightforward. It follows a sequence. And to understand that sequence, we're going to give a little bit of a different example. So I want you to think back to your dating life. Maybe it's this year, a couple years ago, decades ago. It doesn't really matter. But you set up a date that you're really excited about. You know, your partner, your potential partner is supposed to come over at 6 o'clock. And you know, it's 4 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, you're getting ready, you're excited, you're a little bit nervous, like you've got that energy going. 6 o'clock rolls around. Doesn't show up. 6:30 doesn't show up. What happens? You're checking your phone now, right? You're looking at your text messages. You're freaking out a little bit. Your mind starts to wander and go to these places of what's going on. 6:45, 7 o'clock, 7:15. That feeling, that anxiety, that what in the world's going on, that sensation like just starts to spiral almost. And with that spiraling, your thoughts go with it. You start freaking out. You start thinking, what in the heck? Like, they're not showing up. He doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. They might be on another date. They found another person they're interested in. I'm getting ditched. You know, by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock rolls around, and you might have devolved into like mass texting them or their friends or checking their Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, social media over and over again to see if you can have any clue. At some point, we've all been there. We've devolved from a rational human being to this mess of a person who can't navigate the feelings and then the thoughts that cause us to ruminate and then spiral and often pushes us to act in a way that isn't reflective of who we are. Normally, we wouldn't send 15 texts in a row or check Snapchat 100 times. But in this case, we do. What happened there? It's the same sequence that occurs if you're running a race, if you're about to go on stage, if you're making a difficult decision. We have feelings, sensations, and emotions which build, right? We feel a little discomfort, pain, fatigue, anxiety. Those feelings then translate into thoughts that correlate with them. We have doubts. Our mind goes towards maybe quitting or ruminating or what if or what's going on. Those feelings and thoughts combine to push us towards an action. We want to send that barrage of texts. We want to quit that race. We want to get off that stage. If the feeling and thoughts are strong enough, we might even follow through with it. We might just drop out of the race. We might just say, I can't handle this job and quit it. But that's the sequence that you see in almost any situation which demands toughness. Feelings plus thoughts plus that urge to act. If there's not much space between them, if we jump straight from feelings and thoughts to that action, what happens is our rational brain never kicks in, right? Our amygdala, which is the threat sensing area of the brain, takes over. And we're just going down the quickest, easiest route to end those horrible sensations, to give us some closure so that we don't experience that. If we can create space, if we can navigate the feelings, understand what they are, or accept them, decide what to do with them, same with the thoughts. If we can create space, then we have a better chance to get rational, to figure out the best decision to make, to navigate that discomfort. So again, think about it in terms of feelings, thoughts, urge to act, and then what action we take largely depends on if we can create the space to navigate that mess of feelings, thoughts, and urges that we have.